What's up, YouTubers, bronies, and Pegasisters alike? This video I'm going to review the second Equestria Girls movie, which is the spin-off to the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic series, and that would be Equestria Girls Rainbow Rocks, which for a lot of people kind of changed their opinion on the whole Equestria Girls franchise altogether. And still to this day is considered by a lot of people the magnum opus of the four movies, or at least a good number of people of the magnum opus, as well as their songs being considered still to this day as one of, again, if not the best songs released from the overall Friendship is Magic series. With that being said, I guess my personal opinion on the movie is I thought it was by this point, I had already caught up with the whole series and everything, so I was basically using this movie as a means to act as an in-betweener hiatus break for Season 4's finale and Season 5's premiere. That fact alone, just the movie in itself, was definitely, in my opinion, better than the first movie, even though I didn't have any problems with the first movie. I did like the fact that this one was basically overall positively received. Everybody liked it, and again, it changed the way a lot of people saw the series overall. I thought the plot line was very interesting, how it acted like a true sequel, how it reconnected the pony world of Equestria to the human world, just how it brought Twilight Sparkle back into the human world universe in a very unique way. Especially considering how in the first Equestria Girls movie, it seemed like it had to be done once every 33 years, 33 months. This one did it, and this one did it probably like a month after the event, or a year after the event. Depends on how the timeline takes place with that. But how it also kind of brought another heel-to-face moment for Sunset Simmer, which is actually probably one of the fans' favorite ones, and definitely my favorite one. I thought it was great how they not only made her a main character, but they also made her kind of like the replacement Twilight for the human world for this movie, to where the main six, even though it was a different ensemble, was together once again. And then it basically became the main seven near the end of that. Just how just the songs were great. The sirens, the way they connected the two movies together with the ray of light at the end of the first film affecting the beginning of this film. Just Sunset Simmer's trying to find, forgiveness for herself and for other people to forgive her because she feels bad for what she did. Again, that was just a great heel-to-face story. The fact that they made music a huge part of this movie, to where there's like 11 songs in the whole film. The fact that they named it Rainbow Rocks and the Sonic Rain Booms after Rainbow Dash's moves, which is one of my, if not my favorite character of the whole My Little Pony Friendship is Magic series. How Fluttershy was trying to get out her shell with her trying to write the song, which ended up becoming the climax for the movie. Introducing the human version of Mud Pie and her obsession with rocks as well, or pebbles in this case. Just seeing the friends in a whole new ground, other than just being high school teens, but also you got to see their families as well, like Granny Smith's human form, other than just being a lunch lady, or Pinkie Pie's house with a refrigerator full of whipped cream. Sunset trying to find forgiveness in herself, and again, that ends up being a huge climax for the film as well. Just the introduction to the sirens and the sirens all together, just being a musical enemy and everything. And again, I don't know what it is with cafeteria scenes having the best lunchroom musicals, but again, I'd have to say, second to Welcome to the Show, I'd have to say the best song in the whole movie would probably have to be Battle of the Bands by the Sirens, and eventually the rest of the cafeteria. And again, the climactic Welcome to the Show was probably definitely the best one, which I'm pretty sure they wrote it that way. Just all the Easter eggs a bunch of us bronies in our age group will get, like Daft Punk, just rocking out and just sounding a little too obnoxious to where your family and friends are telling you other places to rehearse, or they're putting earplugs in their ears, although I can't remember 100% if that was actually a thing or not. I think it was. Just heavily using DJ Pawn 3 into the mix and making her a big part of the movie, even though she still held a minor role. Just a lot of great things in this movie, and just how it continued on the series by revealing the cliffhanger that there is in fact a realistic human world Twilight living within the same universe as the Equestria Girls, and that just leaded it on to the whole new installment, which would happen until a year later with Friendship Games, and then just how that story continued on, and just how overall the 4 Equestrian Girls movies, just if you actually watch them back to back, they all make sense as one coherent story, with each one having its own unique plot. With the first one being just, I don't know, I take it as a high school parody, just with My Little Pony thrown in the mix. This one kind of had its own branch of just being entirely music based, so they focused solely on what the one true thing that all the fans liked in the first film, and that was the music. And they made the music the entire plot of the movie, and I just thought they did a great job with that. Definitely one of my favorite films, although in my opinion, I don't think it's the best one. I definitely think it definitely holds up with being better than its predecessor, therefore the original. And again, it was just a great twist to introduce in between the seasons 4 and seasons 5 of the actual Friendship is Magic show. And just how later on with the Equestria Girls series, it starts becoming its own breed, just like the lack of Twilight entering the human world kind of becomes less and less a thing. So it basically makes it to where, again, this is probably going to be touched on more with the Friendship Games video, but they just basically make it to where the Equestria Girls and the Friendship is Magic are basically their own separate series, just in the same universe, or I guess say multiverse as one another. But yeah, overall, great film. Definitely fun to watch and rewatch, just like any of the other 3. And I don't know, just the style of music they use, the Easter eggs, and introducing Derpy in the background, just for the kicks. And again, seeing as how this one was after season 4, the first season 2 be adjusted or more adjusted to the Brodies and Pega sisters. I like how this film kind of followed suit with that. And yeah, not much more I can say with that. It's just a great movie. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it, although I'd recommend you see the first one first. It's kind of like seeing Star Trek the Motion Picture and The Wrath of Khan, even though I don't think either original movies deserve the reception either one of them got, for both My Little Pony and Star Trek, but that's my opinion, and that's neither here nor there. But again, I would definitely recommend this movie. Again, it still has some of the best music in the entire Friendship is Magic series, even though I do feel like the songs in the later movies do get better. Not much more. Again, I'm repeating myself now, so I've just ran out of things to say, but 2 thumbs up, 5 stars, probably 9.8 out of 10, so a 98%, maybe even a 99 or 100% for that matter. Just great movie, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and thanks to anybody that sat through this entire 9-minute long review about it. And I hope to see everybody soon when I review season 5, and then after that it's just 2 more movies and another season, and then I'm tied up to base, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people are happy to hear about, seeing as how I'm pretty sure they're about as tired as the 35 to 40 plus minute videos as much as I am. But with that being said, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for being a part of the My Little Pony Brody community, or at least thanks for respecting the people that are. And with that being said, have a good one, and bro hoof.